In the previous session, we explained to the students the concepts of determining the area and perimeter of simple geometrical figures, application of basic operations in solving problems involving length and breadth. To begin this session, let's initiate an activity in the class and revise these concepts. Start by informing the students that now they will be doing a thread play activity in the class to lead to measurement. Ask the students to work in the same groups. Working in groups will aid in inculcating the value of cooperation among students. Provide each group with a 16 cm long thread and a 10 by 10 grid. To start with, students will need to make a shape like square, rectangle, triangle on the grid by joining the ends of the threads. Then, they will need to count the number of boxes that cover the area of the shape formed. They will also need to count the number of boxes placed along its boundary to find the perimeter of the shape. Following this, ask the students to count the number of boxes along its length to find each side of the shape. Ask the students to record their observations in their notebooks. Give enough time to perform the activity. Guide the students, if required, in counting the number of boxes. We will then start with the inquiry based on the activity conducted. Start by asking, which shape have you formed? Let the students respond. Now ask them, what is the length of each side? Don't forget to mention that the length of each box is equal to 1 centimeter. Accept all the possible responses. Following the responses, ask the students, what is the perimeter of the shape? Let the students respond. Through the students' responses, inform them that the perimeter is equal for all the shapes as the length of the thread is the same. Now, to lead to the concept, the comparison of area, ask the students, what is the area of the shape? Mention that the area of each box is equal to 1 centimeter square. For this question, the students will respond by multiplying the area of one box with the number of boxes. Next, ask them, which shape has the biggest area? The students will respond by comparing the area. Ask them, which shape has the smallest area? Let the students respond. Lastly, ask, what is the difference between the biggest and the smallest area? The students will respond by subtracting the two areas. Make a table on the board and fill as according to the responses of the students. Conclude through the students' responses that objects having the same perimeter can have different areas. In order to make this learning intrinsic and deep-rooted, let us now take the students through some work from home activity. But more of this in the upcoming session.